Hello everyone, this is Tech20 coming to you with another tutorial for Excel. Today we're going to be covering how to create drop-down lists in Excel. So the first thing is we're going to make our little table, which we have here, which is our products. And we're going to go ahead and go to data validation. And we're going to go and click on data validation once again. So bring up our submenu. And right now, as you can see, that cell is set for any value. You can do list, whole number, decimal, date, time. This is all restrictions that you can add. The input message, so you can have an input message when it's highlighted, or you can have that show, or you can also have an error alert, which if somebody tries to enter something that's not in your data set, you can have them get a different message. It could be a warning, could be information, could be a stop. You title it and you put the error message here and you would hit OK. I always like to uncheck this because if there's something that's not on the list this one wants to add, definitely want them to be able to add that most of the time. So what I'm going to do here is we're going back to the settings tab. We're going to go and click on list, and then the source is going to be whatever I put in, correct? So we're going to go ahead and put in like gas, brake fluid, or some other things, transmission fluid, power steering fluid, axle fluid or grease. And we're going to go ahead and hit OK. We separate all of these, let me back up just a little bit, we separate all these by a comma so that they show up as different options. And as you can see, this automatically got a drop down, and here are our selections. Okay, so you can go ahead and select one of those selections as you go down. Now, if you want to apply that, you want to make sure that's clear, because if you drag it down while it's not clear, it's going to repeat all of that. So you just want to go ahead and grab this here. You see that little square right there. So it turns into a white cross. You just go ahead and drag that down to however far you want, and then every single one of them will have all those options available. Now, the other way to do that, to create the drop-down list, is to create a separate sheet, or you can put it on the same sheet. I prefer to do it on a separate sheet. I rename that sheet to drop-downs. Of course, you don't have to do any of this. You can do it however you want, but this is just the way I do it. Here's all of my products. I like to put a space up here. Again, you don't have to do that. This part you do have to do, though, is you have to highlight whatever you want as a selection. You see up here where it says A3, which is just referring to that. You're going to want to go ahead and name that. I always put the name in the one column and the one row, just so I know what it's called. So I'll just do products and then hit enter. And as you can see, that changed that to products. So if I do A3, A4, but if I highlight all of these, it's going to change that to products. And then one way that you want to do is just go ahead and hide this tab so no one can see your drop downs. It makes it look a little bit more professional, more clean cut. And you're going to highlight one of the cells or all of the cells you want to apply that to. It's up to you. Go to the data tab again, do your data validation again, and then you're going to do list, except this time where it says source, you're going to hit enter and put in the word products, which is what we named that tab, and then hit OK. And again, every single one of them has the drop down, and here is your drop down selections. I hope that was helpful to you. If you have any other things that you'd like me to cover, please leave that down below in the comments. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.